Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I tweaked a little bit with the sound settings. I hope it's gonna be a little bit better now. But maybe I will have to adjust some stuff again, but I hope the voice acting is a bit louder now. The music more quiet. Thank you, the occupation is ended then, and the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Kosetsu for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river and could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the water easily, without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Nora, a word if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friends, I'm returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. And did you find him? Nay, lady, naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of this collapse was most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have been seen tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. I was gone for like 2 seconds. There is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Soroban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is one, and tomorrow becomes... Oh, beckons, I think. It falls to us to greet it. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Maybe we should tell the others at the House of the Fears to gather there. Manai and Sadhu know naught of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Serena. I pray you tell them that was all. That as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. Alright, let's go. We're here with Tansui, and let's see what he has to say. You all look like shy. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Let's go. On you go then, sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. Those people you're about to see need something to celebrate. That is true.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught. Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Ian!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
You're the Lord remembers that all, but if you want to say something, I will. Yeah.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck.
You got this.
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. A people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more? Here and now? And begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
Doma! Doma!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Okay, let's go meet up with Elfino. Alright, we're back. Let's talk to Elfino. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities at which you would be the guest of honor, like as not. Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate, by rejoining the fight for freedom in Girabania, for one. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. But we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite, lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You are leaving? Yes. I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes, the war here has ended and there is no cause to remain. The Ornir and Doffarl have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue too must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark. No matter, we have plenty to be getting on with, places to be, people to rob and so on, and the captain never was one for mingling. I am a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Ian? Nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Her waters have always been fruitful. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. Thank you, Serena, for everything. May the Kami speed you on your way until we meet again. Bye-bye. Well, that was fun. Let's go back to Kugane. Naught remains undone. You're ready to depart. Yes, we're ready. To Kugane then. Let's go! Have everything? Good. We will need to weigh anchor before the Sekisegumi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the Olden. Will do. Ooh, that's my gear. Damn, I should repair my gear. A swift and secret departure. I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. Yeah, didn't she have huge issues with pirates? Now she's totally fine with it. Alright, but let's go to the Ruby Bazaar. Alright, we're back at the Ruby Bazaar. Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done. It is a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Tataru. Less so yours, Hancock, though Russia and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure was all mine myself, you know, I assure you. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have already chartered passage for you back to Limsa. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. The four of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes, I gave it some thought, and I realized that even with Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you made. As I told her many times before, I would be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I'm not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. Must you always presume the worst? So there you have it. I will remain here for now. We needn't worry. Oh, you needn't worry. I'm a regular at the hostelry and a half dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. So go, don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you've finished, make haste to the docks. Pier number 2 to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. Oh my god, I actually have to just walk back again where I just came from. Let's go. Alright, we're back. Let's see what Tartaru has to say. First to arrive as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense. To wit, we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys, to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Ala Mhigo. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting closer to Ala Mhigo now.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
Don't doubt the people that he put in power, man, right in front of him. It's like telling him he's an idiot. No?
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranier Lupi.
Ryle?
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Whoa. It's nice knowing you, Kryle. Back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We're not who we were when we left, we're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Ala Mhigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. Yeah, in like 2 million episodes, I guess. While you were away. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. But in spite of all that and more, we return better for the experience and more importantly triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Ala Mhigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear that we've accomplished what we've accomplished, and it sounds best coming from you. Thank you, I shall do as you suggest. Hey, Mulwhip! I see I'm not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenor Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Girabania. Aye, the Alliance still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides toward rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations. With mixed results, I'm sorry to say. 'Twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kyle Baldessian was taken prisoner. Kyle, do they know where she is being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I'm told Fancred is in Giravania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Fancred without delay. Nay, Kyle taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Oh man. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Oriens. Pray excuse us, Admiral Lady Yugiri. Well, that is quite something. Those are some cool clothes. Yeah, let's go to Castrum Oriens. Alrighty, we're back at Castrum Oriens, and let's see what is gonna happen here. There you are, we have heard the news. In broad strokes from Admiral Blueswin, what happened? Krell and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Yashola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenwald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos. I will make no excuses, we failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself, you protected Yashola and the others. Did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the Skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Lura is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my R's. Like, I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in for Dola's memories. What did she see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, all that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order, told her to return with Kyle Baldessian alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kyle or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Kyle back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperials' undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well, I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Laura and I are going to go and see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Okay, let's go meet Conrad. And we made it. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Laura. I'm sure you've heard about Kyle by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll... my throat. But we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and that's good news for Kyle. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake, Aaronwall's been a godsend. Him and Manago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames, Ala Mhigo Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Girabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ulda and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go, but we'll fight for every ilm, and sooner or later we'll get to Ala Mhigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castrum Oriens. There's no point to telling me everything now, when you'll only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right, I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Alright, let's go back. Okay, we're here with Pippin. Damn, that's kind of mean that I stand on the table, like, isn't, you know, it's not like I'm already like 10 times taller than him. You've spoken with Fencred then, good, take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Camp's party approaching. If you are ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Alright. Nice. Ralger's Beacon. That sounds cool. There you are, and there is Commander Camp, I see. I know you are eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Ala Mhigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the Resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
I always say a fast attack, but it's never happening.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Ala Mhigan liberation begins now.
Wasn't that literally the whole time, the campaign?
Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Velodyna. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Ralger's Beacon. For as Ralger once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Velodyna, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge's defense. So we get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. And we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your bags and give them a target too, attempting not to pursue. Aye, Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Velodyna Commander Camp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye, we convince them Velodyna is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements and watch them go running for the hills. Then when the dust has settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Dura leads Ironwald. I ask that you accompany Commander Camp. Alice and I will remain with the Flame General. Sounds good. We will return to Ragos Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Let's do it. Oh, we're in the Reach. Let's go to Conrad. Right, where with Conrad? In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Velodyna is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides, but there's no need for all that, right, Minago? Not so long as I have my Griffin and Satchel of Glamour Prism, no. Ironwald, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance, no link pearls. These I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castellum Corvi when ready. That will be all. Lura, stay with me a moment if you would. There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. Why am I everyone's therapist? There have been a lot of new faces since last you were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer, you'll find in the barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time in the shore of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from little Ala Mhigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. Okay, let me go. So I talked to them and they were literally just fangirling over meeting me for whatever reason, but yeah, I guess that's that. Let's talk to Conrad. You had a word with the men I mentioned then. As I'm sure you noticed, there are another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another, but that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who's lived in Viera his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Ala Mhigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse. And while there is good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. And take a special sort of to lead such men to Ala Mhigo, don't you think? I think they've got you, someone like Lise, you mean, leader of the resistance, eh? Don't I have enough titles already? Now wouldn't that be a sight? The slayer of gods and savior of Ishgard leading the resistance into battle. You're not short of relevant combat experience, I'll give you that. Being serious though, I've been thinking about asking Lise to be my successor. She's young and worldly, strong and kind, a bit daft at times. But not so much that it worries me, especially given what I've seen of her since she returned. Not so much that it worries you. Are you blind? She's the worst. Look after her, Laura. She's our future, my hope. Oh my god. I'm doubting you as a leader. And trust, I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Yes, it is. Oh, I have to cut that out of the video, I guess. Good girl, right then. We'd best head to Castellum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather. Yeah, let's go. Alrighty, we're here. We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Mhigo sees to the flag. Got your gear in order at any moment now. Let's go.
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Mhigo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Mhigo, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
What? Oh.
Here it comes!
Take this!
Easy. Think you're clever with all your little tricks. Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Sure. If you say so.
Meet my new friend! I'll cut you to pieces!
Nice.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
Yay!
The bridge is ours! Ala Mhigo! Ala Mhigo! Ala Mhigo! Yeah!
your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Let them go, Lys. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Velodyna is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Yay! We did it! Uh-huh.
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters, for all the good it did us. Skulls with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Nice. It's a shame Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back, all of it. One ilm at a time if we have to. Nice. Alright, but we're gonna end this episode here. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. Yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye!